Chambers. This is Kyleigh, our helper for today, and this is Toby, our patient. And what we're going to talk about today is how to most effectively medicate your cat at home. We're going to go through both liquid and pill form medications, which are the most common things that you're going to end up giving to your kitties at home. And it's important to have a helper if you're not comfortable doing this on your own, or if you have a cat that really doesn't like to be medicated. One effective way to make sure their claws are out of the way is to wrap them in a blanket, also what we call a kitty burrito, and just kind of tuck their legs up under their chest and then wrap the blanket fairly tightly around and have another helper hold the cat for you so you can most effectively use both hands to open their mouth and get the medication in. So with liquid medications, which we try to give to cats if possible, just because it's a little bit easier to get the liquid into their mouth rather than the pills, the easiest way to open their mouth is if you're right-handed like I am. You can come across the head and put your, pull their head up just a little bit and use your middle finger and your thumb to sort of push in between their teeth in the corner of their mouth, and their mouth should come open. I know. And then squirt at the same time. It's very important that you squirt quickly, especially if they don't like it, because you're probably only going to get one, maybe two chances at that every time. But this is just water. It doesn't taste as bad as some medications, so it may end up being a bit of a struggle. But having their claws out of the way and just making sure you keep your fingers away from their sharp canines will help minimize any risk of injury that might occur when you try to medicate your cat. Pill medication, on the other hand, requires a bit more finesse to make sure the cat has actually swallowed the pill. And we have a fairly small pill here that we're going to give to Toby. And it's important to watch out for their teeth in this issue too, because if you get your fingers too far back in their mouth and they chomp down, you can really hurt yourself. And Toby probably isn't going to like this very much, but you do the same thing with your hands to open their mouth by the corners, and then you want to try to stick the pill down as far back behind the base of the tongue as you can, because if it's on the front of the tongue, they can use the tongue to really get the pill out of there and they'll spit it out. And also, after you get the pill in there, it's important to hold the mouth closed for at least 5 or 10 seconds to make sure they've actually swallowed, because like I said, they're very good at spitting those pills back out. So Toby really doesn't like pills, so we'll see how he does here. I know. Sometimes blowing in their nose or tapping their nose will make them reflexively swallow, and we'll see if he actually swallowed it or he's going to spit it back out. Yep. See, you just want to be very careful that you don't leave the pill there and walk away, because oftentimes it can take 30 seconds or more for him to spit the pill back out. Come on, buddy. I know. And the other thing that we have here, I'm just going to hold his mouth closed for a minute. We also have pill poppers, and these take the pill in the very end of the gun, the popper, and then it has a plunger that you can depress on the end of it, sort of to save your fingers, and more effectively allows you to get the pill into the cat. Still have it in there. Yep. See how long that takes? That's why these pill guns can be the easiest way to do it. Alright, buddy. They really don't like that, but it's the only way to get them to swallow it most of the time. There you go. Alright, so just take your time, be very patient with the cat, because they really don't know what you're trying to do to them. Even though you're trying to help them, they really won't like it. But with a little bit of practice, certainly ask us if you have any questions about it. You should be able to do this on your own at home without too much trouble.